This was my first day of school. We decided to drive there because we didn't know when my bus came or where it came in my neighborhood. So we just drove there, and this was my school. The inside and everything. They were in the middle of a toy drive. And then this is the office. This is where we met my teacher. And she was really, really nice. And we talked about the school and the classroom. And then here was our secretary. She told us all the information we needed about the bus. And then I came home on that day in the bus. And then from the next day onwards, I went to school and from school on the bus. And this was the first snowfall in our neighborhood. It was really pretty. And this is our library. It was really big, and it had stuff like swimming and other activities like basketball, sports, and violin and stuff. And then that was the mall. And this is where we went to Mississauga, which was a 1-hour distance from our home. And we met our relatives there. And then we drove back home. Then we went to a temple. It was really big and beautiful. And then after that, me and my brother just played at home. We made different things with these sticks and blocks. And then we went to a restaurant. And then this was apple trees and honey bees and snow white turtle doves. I'd like to teach the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to hold it in my arms and keep it company. I'd like to see the world for once, all standing hand in hand, and hear an echo through the hills northeast. That was my school performance. And then we went to this big holiday of lights and stuff. We saw these really pretty lights, and there were like lit up cats and dogs everywhere. And they were all so cute. And we took pictures and everything. We also went with a relative, another family of relatives. And yeah, it was like really fun. And this was my uncle. He visits us a lot, and he's like really nice. And then we saw these big candy canes, and there were like snakes and then animals. There were like camels, zebras, lions. It was all really pretty. I saw some of my favorite breeds of dogs there. It was really, really cute. There were like different places in the Holiday of Lights. There were like, first there was like a farm, and then there was candy cane, like a walkthrough. And this was one of my favorites. There were like realistic dinosaurs, and you could hear like mystical sounds. And this was like a festival part where there was like you could put your head on this like dress, and it would look really cute and funny. And then this was like one of my most favorite parts because the trees were really pretty. They were like orange and yellow. And this was like the winter part, like the literal winter part. There were like snowflakes, and then these like trees, these Christmas trees, and then there were these garden gnomes everywhere. And there was also like ice cubes and blocks. And then backgrounds that had snowfall and all that. But it was really, really cold, but it was still worth it to see all those really pretty lights. And I loved the swans. There were flamingos and birds and zebras and lions and tigers and camels and all those different types of animals and stuff. And then there was also candy and airplanes and hot air balloons. And my brother liked to sit in those airplanes and the two types of airplanes. And this was a bit annoying for me because I do not like spiders and there were huge ones, but we got through it. And then there were the deers. We saw deer. And then here there was like pandas. And then it was like a Chinese lunar part, like Lunar New Year, like Chinese version and all that. Because there was a dragon. And then this was a part where there were like so many unicorns. And this was the end. There was a huge Christmas tree. And then we went to a different temple. And then at the end, me and my brother are just playing with magnet tiles. And that was the fun of our 2 months in Canada.